So welcome back to some more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Last time we got Mew and Jirachi, which was weird considering they rarely ever give you a Jirachi in Pokemon games, and took care of Fantina finally. I really did not want to deal with Fantina along with any of the trainers in there because I think it's just a waste of time. This time, well, we're gonna waste more time by going to Fuego Ironworks. Since we can use Surf now, I think it's just a, you know what, let's sort by name. Saves me, okay. Saves me a bunch of trouble from trying to find the stupid Super Repel. There it is. Yeah, I wanted to go to Fuego because, well, there's no opportunity to really go there later on. Like, yeah, we can go there technically whenever we want, but there's never like a... There's a secret item there, isn't there? Where's Dowsing Machine? But there's never a good opportunity to go to Fuego Ironworks during the game, so... okay, so 2 steps right, 3 steps down. 1, 2, 3... oh, okay, cool. It was in the windmill. Also, I think... Actually, can we catch the Driftloon here today? I don't want to go all the way back, but I think if you come here on Fridays, a Driftloon will be there waiting for you, so make sure you actually go and fight a Driftloon if you so desire a ghost flying type that's super tanky. So, wanted to go over here first because we have Thunderbolt. But yeah, there's just really no good opportunity during the game to go to Fuego, and besides, I mean... Might as well check out the area in this version of Diamond and Pearl, right? Plus it is kind of obscure in its location considering, well, you have no reason to ever come over here, at least in Diamond and Pearl. In Platinum, I believe it's where you can get Magmar and the Magmarizer, or the Electrizer. One of the, actually no, Electrizer is later. Yeah, Magmarizer. Along with that, it's a really good spot for shards because I think if you trade in starter pieces, you can get one of each type of shard, which is broken in Platinum because of that shard house that's in the route between Pastoria and Hearthome. So, I don't remember if there's anything up here. No, there isn't. Okay. That just leads back to Route 205, but Fuego time. Plus, I figured it was a good detour to check this place out before we head to Canalave. So, or some people call it Canalave. I'm gonna fight this guy. Fight me! Also, can I just say how screwy capture cards can be? Before I started recording, I was having some issues with my capture card, needless to say. I don't know why, it's been happening to me more recently, but I'll pull up the game onto my TV, because that's where I'm recording off of. Well, the other output. For those who don't know how capture cards work, at least external capture cards, you put the HDMI from whatever console you're wanting to put into the capture. And then the capture outputs the video both on a screen and through the program. Or, well, I guess in this case, Elgato. And the annoying thing is that I'll start running the game, and then I'll turn on the program, and then it will just get rid of the output on the TV screen. I'm like, okay. And I don't like recording off the... I just realized I'm fighting type with wrong. I'm stupid. But it would sometimes just get rid of the output. Okay, the only way to like fix that is either restart the PC or just straight up unplug and replug in the capture card. So I do that again, and then the TV screen just goes gray for the output. I'm like, what the hell? So I restart it again, does the same thing. Do it over again, and now we're here, where it's actually working fine. Like, what the hell? I really hope that's not a sign of things to come, because seriously, capture cards are very expensive. But still, like, what the hell, man? I still love this thing, though. Capture cards are very fun devices, so... no. Okay, I made the right choice. It's hard in this game because you can't look ahead to where you want to go. If I remember right, that takes you back. Oh, we have no choice but to go back. Okay. So this time we want to go down. And there's the guy we need to talk to eventually. Leads us here, and we'll fight this guy. That is the really, really annoying thing with using rock types. Also, oh, you can't take them out of the ball inside the... Okay, whatever. That's one of the annoying things with having to deal with a rock type is, the beauty that is rock being weak to everything. Because that guy had a Steelix, and, yeah, no, I had to swap to Farron because, well... I don't want Gaia getting killed in every fight she attends. I mean, I won't be using her during the Steel-type gym for obvious reasons, but still, that's the only thing I don't like about rock types. Now, dual typing, oh, this thing. I don't want to go bottom. I think top is what we want. Let's go top. Yeah, okay, this is what we want. Because then it allows us to sneak on through and rock incense. But yeah, rock is just weak to a lot of things. Now, I mean, like, dual type rock types are decent. I mean, Archaeops is one of the most powerful flying types out there simply because of its ability, but also gets stabbed from Rockhead and, I can't remember its signature move for flying types. Acrobatics. Yeah, acrobatics. Acrobatics is a broken move. Like, I'm sorry, I love acrobatics simply because, well, one, you don't have to ever put on a held item for a Pokemon because of acrobatics. For those who don't know, acrobatics gets like double the damage if you have a held item on. But if you don't, then, or no, it does double the damage if you do not have an item on. That's what I meant to say. And it's just really good for flying types, especially since, again, you won't have to worry about held items. What is the screen doing? Get! I'm slowly realizing how buggy Waterfall is. Like, seriously, that's twice that it's happened now, where it's just got stuck on the ceiling. And no, that's not the capture. That wasn't the capture, because the dialogue was still going. That was just the game. It's, like, weird. Well, we finally made it to the end of Ironworks. What is this? Flamethrower. Maybe somebody can learn that. What do you got to say? Oh, right, it gives you a Firestone, which is... Can anything even evolve off of a Firestone in this game? I don't think you can. He gives you... I think he gives you that regardless in Platinum, simply because, well... You can still get Flareon if you so desired, which don't know why you would want Flareon, but anyway, we're gonna head over to Jubilife real quick. But that was a good little detour to check that place out. Oh, can I go over here yet? Oh, no? GWS is... Okay, that must open up in the after game. Weird. Okay. I guess you look special. Apparently you are. Oh! I wanted to come back here too because of this. I never got the extra Poketches from the president. Memo pad. That's classic. And he gives you more Poketch apps if you continue on throughout the game, so... Oh, that was the only two I was missing. Cool. I don't know the entire history of Poketch apps, but I know there's like 2 or 3 that are Japan exclusives, and 2 or 3 that were going to be Japan exclusives that never released. So, needless to say, very odd bit of trivia. Forgot how beautiful the water is here. Seriously. I might need to put on a... I don't think I need to worry about a super repel. Oh, hi. That's really good timing. Seriously? Definitely fight that guy, because he's got a Mantike. That's all I can really say there. And also, I'm going to swap out Gaia. I hate doing that to her, but everything I'm fighting is weak. Everything I'm fighting is super effective against Gaia, which is not a good thing. Also, why can Farron get Flamethrower? Actually, I mean, I know you're a physical attacker, but like, how far behind is your special? Oh, that's not great. Okay, never mind. I actually debated on giving you Flamethrower because I think that just look weird on a Gyarados, but whatever. Didn't we just get Thunderbolt? Thunderbolts. Why can Gaia get that? Also, why can Farron get that? Alright, whatever. I was gonna put this on Oracle. Because I don't really use stat up moves that often, and besides, I don't think I'll ever use Calm Mind. Calm Mind is really nice to have on a Gardevoir, but I'm never gonna use it, so why even bother? I'd rather have the type coverage more than anything. Might be a stupid move on my part, but if I need to learn it again, I could just go relearn it and then buy more Thunderbolt TMs. Which again, I need to look up when Gardevoir gets Psychic, because that's really important. You were not here in the original. Oh, you're the boyfriend. Alright, weird. Do you want to fight me? Yeah, you do. Great. Oh, you're a dude. I mean, you do have long hair. I assumed you were a woman. But, like, he's got a pink guitar. I mean, come on. Here we go with the stereotyping gender thing. Look, I come from an older age. Not really, but I can't really say anything on that subject. I'm not going to say anything on that subject. If you're doing what you're doing without hurting any people, and, you know, as long as you're not hurting people, I don't really care what you do. The moment you start trying to force other people to believe the same thing you're doing, that's when I get pissy. Anyway. Oh, right, we need to come around and fight those fishermen. And I still need to go back to that route east of Eterna to get that TM. No. Okay, here's one thing I will complain about in this version of the game. I haven't really had many complaints. Well, complaints of the old version. Not really complaints that's specific to the new version. Can I just say the hit register for pressing A on stuff sucks ass? Like, okay, this is mostly because of the Grand Underground that I'm complaining about. When you're trying to mine for fossils in the Grand Underground, it sucks. It really sucks, and it's because it's such a, you don't know where you're touching, or, you know, you don't know where exactly the A prompt is on the wall, because, well, you can't see it. So you're just sitting there fumbling up against this wall pressing A. Like, it's really stupid. Also, yes, this is overkill, I know, but again, probably just me complaining for no reason, but I mean, hey, I'm being a critic here too. That's really damn annoying. Gyarados. But I mean, hey, I guess I should be more happy that the game is on Switch more than anything, and it looks a whole lot better. That's another thing. Like, I know the whole shtick of, you know, Pokemon. The Pokemon fan base is very demanding, and if they don't get exactly what they want, then they cry about it. I really do feel like that's an applicable thing for this game, because there are so many people complaining about, you know, oh, this game doesn't look beautiful, it doesn't have ray tracing, and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, it's a goddamn Pokemon game! Like, that's the thing with Nintendo. They were, I mean, yes, technology is advancing to a point where everything looks super nice, but Nintendo was never a company that ever focused on graphics as a main thing. They're not like they're not like other AAA companies where they focus everything on graphics. They've always focused on, you know, if the game plays well. And while that can be debatable nowadays with Breath of the Wild and all that, at least Breath of the Wild plays amazingly. It's just the graphics are another advantage it has. And with Diamond and Pearl, or well, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, I'm looking at it as a comparison to the old games. And they are very faithful to the old games. Too much so, in my opinion, because I definitely would have made some liberties when it comes to transferring over stuff they fixed in Platinum. Ha! Fantina! But I don't know. Because I was just scrolling through and I saw a post about this game and somebody commented, it's like, they really should have just ported Platinum instead, and so that we would still have all the quality of life changes and, you know, have everything. And while I do agree on that, you gotta keep in mind, Nintendo is a company. They're out there to make money. Therefore, they're gonna make more money if they split the two games, or, you know, use the two games instead of just using Platinum. There's a reason why Pokemon Crystal never got re-released. Same with, well, re-released, never got remastered. Same deal with Emerald, same deal with Platinum. And that's why they stopped doing it after Platinum, because Gen 5 never had a third game. Now granted, they had Black and White too, but that's still a split game. Same with X and Y, same with Sun and Moon. You know, you get what I'm saying. They're not going to do that because they're going to lose money if they just stick everything to one game, because then people are just going to wait for the third game to come out, which it sucks for fans that are on a tight budget, because then you have to buy both games every time. But again, Nintendo's a company. They're gonna try to make the most amount of money possible, and well, people are going to buy both of them if there's only two to buy. So anyway, I don't know. What? Oh, right, this thing. I forgot. Apparently you can toggle between the male and female versions of Pokemon in the Pokédex. That was a cool thing in the old games, but what do you have to say? Very forgetful. Oh, that's where the move deleter is. That's nice. Also, we have a fight with Barry. Actually, I should be fine with Oracle. Let's do it. But, like I said, I mean, I'm not defending what Nintendo is doing, because personally, I also wish it was just one game, so that you didn't have to worry about, you know, version exclusives and all that jazz. But I understand that they are a company, and the way they're going to make the most money out of these games is by splitting them up again and charging full price. But that got into a separate tangent in itself. I was originally talking about people getting mad with this version of the game, and personally, I love how the game looks. Now, you can go into the specifics of all the designs are the same, and all the animations are the same from Sword and Shield, and da-da-da-da-da. I don't even remember what he was pulling out. I think he was pulling out Weasel. Safest bet is Farron. I don't remember what he was pulling out. But, like, I think the game looks great. The battle arenas are amazing. Oh, Monferno. Okay, I made the right choice. But I think, like, the battle arenas look really good. They did a really good job on the battle arenas. Along with that, I mean, the Pokemon look great. I mean, yeah, they're just the Sword and Shield graphics as far as I can tell, but, you know, they're not bad graphics. They look perfect. They don't need to have, you know, 1080p, 60 FPS animations, because that was never the focus on Pokemon, in my opinion. And, well, it's obvious from the Nintendo. They never made that a focal point with Pokemon. If anything, the best looking Pokemon games were, you know, Soul Silver, Heart Gold, Black and White, like, in my opinion. But besides the point, I have thoroughly enjoyed playing through this version of Diamond and Pearl, simply just because, it looks a lot better, it's nostalgic, and for newer players of the series, it'd be a very awkward game to get introduced to on the Switch for those who are starting to play Pokemon, considering this version's not hand-holdy. Like, they didn't make changes to where it would hold your hand like they did in Oris or in Ultra Sun, Sun and Moon in general. And I think Game Freak does listen to those people who's like, you're making this like stupid easy. It's like, all right, well, I mean, that's not much of a thing, because if anything, it's more work for them to add those hand-holdy aspects of remastering Pokemon games. But for a new player going into Pokemon, it'd be a very awkward game to get into, because it's like, if you fell in love with this game, it's like, oh, I want to play Sword and Shield, and then they play Sword and Shield, and it's like, this is a lot different. And it's just, I don't know, they're two completely different games. They really are. And again, Sword and Shield is like the most, they try to do a Hydro Pump. Isn't that a special move? Yeah. No, I like Water. Waterfall's gonna do more damage and give more benefits. But, I don't know. I like Sword and Shield. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's the best Pokemon games out there. In fact, it's like lower on my list of favorite Pokemon games. That's just simply because, I mean, it's a newer game. I don't think there was a boat that used to be there. Can I go straight to Iron Island? Is that a thing I can do? Actually, I'm gonna use another one because we're gonna go to Iron Island. Do you want to set sail? Iron Island. There we go. But yeah, like Sword and Shield, one, it's a newer Pokemon game, so I'm not gonna have as many good memories with it. Now that's me being biased with older Pokemon games. But also, Sword and Shield, yeah, got a little bit away from the hand-holdiness of Sun and Moon, but it's still pretty bad with the hand-holdiness. It's very, very bad, in my opinion, with that. Isn't Riley in here? Or is he out? Is he in the cave? Yeah, no, he's in the cave. Also, I don't want Oracle out because there's going to be a lot of ground types, so let's go Farron. But, I mean, Sword and Shield's story, in my opinion, sucked. I really didn't like Sword and Shield's story that much. Because you felt like you were just on the sidelines the entire time. Because, here's the thing. You have Leon who's going on and doing all this cool crap outside of your adventure. The only technical team you're fighting is Team Yell, which sucks as a team. Like, seriously, they're not even a bunch of bad guys. They're just a bunch of fanboys for Marnie, which is just okay. There's not a prevalent enemy team you're fighting against. There's no giant major plot that you're like trying to stop besides Rose, and even then that shows up at the very end and you kick his ass like it's nothing. Same with Eternatus. And along with that, Leon's doing all the cool hero stuff while you're just kind of following along. And I think it just kind of sucks, because for someone who's playing through the game, it should be you doing all the cool stuff that Leon's doing, is what I'm saying. And while it's cool that they gave the champion like a primary role, they didn't have to make the champion the only guy doing those roles. Kind of like Cynthia in Platinum. Because yes, she is a very prominent role in Platinum, and she still is the champion of Sinnoh. But she never got in the way of the player. She always, let the player do all the cool heroic stuff by single-handedly taking down Team Galactic and all that. And even then, fighting Giratina, she does not get in your way when you go and fight Giratina. So, in regards to that, I didn't like the story of Sword and Shield. The mechanics were fine. I mean, for a traditional Pokemon player, as myself, I didn't really like the fact that you could just kind of choose your own encounters and choose when you want to go into an encounter. Because then it just got rid of the point of super repels and, well, repels in general. I don't know. I think it was just kind of a lame way to integrate the mechanics from Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee into a mainline story game, or mainline Pokemon game. I mean, I don't know. And a lot of people had the same issues with that in Sword and Shield, but the problem with Sword and Shield is it was still a good enough game where newer players coming into the Pokemon community are used to those kind of mechanics and thinks that that's just what Pokemon is. Which then splits the community into. For example, you have old traditional Pokemon players, people who've played since Red and Blue, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Crystal, whatever. Traditional Pokemon games, I would say from Gen 1 up to Gen 5. Then you have the newer fandom, who is used to the handholdiness of Sun and Moon, or the universal experience share, or just, you know, being able to pick your own encounters like in Sword and Shield. And along with that, those players are more akin to the open worldness that is Sword and Shield. That is an open world Pokemon game. And I think I've said this conversation before, but I think it's really good that they're starting to split that, give both of those communities their own games instead of just piling everything up to one game. Because Game Freak really did make a mistake in making Sword and Shield what it is, because now you gotta cater to two communities instead of one, which I do think is why they remastered Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl for those who are traditional players of Pokemon, and, you know, brings in nostalgia while also catering to new players by introducing Legends Arceus. And I would assume there would be more Legends games that would allow you to get like mythical Pokemon, because like I can see Legends Victini becoming a thing, or what other mythicals, like Legends Mew, I don't know. But again, I digress. I didn't want to show that fight because it was literally just me spamming Waterfall the entire time, but I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about Sword and Shield and, well, other handholdy Pokemon games. Personally, I mean, I like playing them, but it does get annoying to a point where it's like, just let me do something on my own for once instead of just dragging me throughout the story. That's why I'm liking this so much, is it's bringing me back to the nostalgic, like, fumbling around in Sinnoh days, which were not fun when I was a kid, but, you know, it really reinforces the fact of knowing where to go when you play these games again, so. Besides that, I've talked for about 15 straight minutes of just how the community has basically been split in half, but not that that's a bad thing, it's just, it's more things to worry about now, because again, instead of just worrying about one massive fan base, you split the community into where you have to satiate two fan bases, or two communities, and that's difficult. It was bad enough when they were having to make separate game lists for the DS and the Wii. I mean, at least they did that right and just made it the Switch. So, which I can only say that the Switch is pretty much the best. Jeez, can I go in there? The Switch pretty much is the best Nintendo console, simply because of the variety of things you can get. Like, it's a Nintendo console that accepts third-party, game developers and stuff, which haven't really seen since the N64. Well, GameCube, but oh, you look badass in this game. Holy crap. Hi, Riley. You remind me of Naoto from Persona 4, and I don't know why. Alright, well, at least we get healed after every fight now. Tempted to go Oracle? Let's go Oracle. Might as well, right? But yeah. I mean, the Switch is very nice. I mean, there hasn't been a Nintendo console where you could literally play a Devil May Cry game on it. Like, that's... I don't know. I know that's up for debate, especially since, you know, a lot of people who grew up with the N64 can debate on, you know, well, you have GoldenEye and all that. It's like, yeah, but talking about, you know, newer times where GoldenEye is not really a thing. I mean, you know, people still play GoldenEye, which is amazing because that is a very, very old game at this point. But, you know, it's not one I ever grew up with. I know of it. I never played it because I was not alive during the N64 era. I mean, I grew up in the Wii era, so my childhood games were mostly, you know, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Super Mario Galaxy, like, I don't know. Those are classic games. Well, I've sent this in the Pikmin Let's Play too. Pikmin, which I still love to death, and I don't know, maybe one day I'll start up Pikmin 2. Pikmin 2 is a terrifying game though, like, holy crap. Like, Pikmin 1 was very quick simply just because of the nature of that game, but Pikmin 2 is a different beast entirely. For those who know of Pikmin 2, the Water Wraith. The Water Wraith. Which ironically I never really had many troubles with, but no on my luck, and if I ever Let's Play that game, that's probably gonna murder me in that dungeon, but I won't say too much, because I do legitimately plan to do Pikmin 2 at some point. Not in the near future. Well, maybe in the near future. I don't know. I know it's not going to be after this game, because, well, we still have some massive Nintendo franchises that we have not even touched yet, so I want to at least start, at least some Let's Plays on the other franchises, so. Anyway, we have an Ultra Ball. I'll try to get through Iron Island. This is a required area to go through before, actually, is it optional in this version? In Platinum, oh, right. Okay, I remember now, yeah. So, in Diamond and Pearl, it's not required to go through this area because, well, you have Strength. In Platinum, I believe you have to get Strength here, which made Iron Island a required area. Along with that, I don't think you could have fought the gym leader until you did Iron Island. I don't exactly remember, but who cares? We're playing Brilliant Diamond, not Platinum. But despite the fact that I'm using the outfit from Platinum, which I very much love. I never really cared for the Diamond and Pearl outfits, but Platinum, I love Platinums. Platinums is great. Along with that, I would love if I could use Riley's getup. Onyx and Onyx and Steelix. I'm gonna swap out of that mess. We haven't used Bonsai in a while. Because Steelix is terrifying because of Iron Tail. Force Palm. Went for the guy that's not quad weak, of course. Sand Tomb, pure weak. Does barely anything though. I don't know, hopefully we can make it through Iron Island today and at least get started on the Canalave. Or, why did I call it Canalave? Canalave gym. I know some people pronounce it Canalave. I've always pronounced it Canalave. So, because I'm stupid. Probably more like lazy, if anything. Because, I don't know. Canalave sounds like a French thing or something. Also, how did it one-shot the Lucario but not the Steelix? Oh, sorry, Riley. Kind of the opposite of what happens in that one movie that I can't remember anything of. Oh, God. That's one of the bad things with having a Torterra. You're quad weak to ice. And for some reason, Steelix can learn that, and I completely forgot about that. Please don't have Sturdy. Oh, thank God. Okay. Anyway, I do love Torterra, though. I never really mentioned this, but Torterra is my favorite Sinnoh Pokemon. Well, starter, I should say. And people give Torterra so much crap, saying like he's like literally sucks and he's as good as a Chikorita. That is not true at all. Chikorita friggin' sucks. Like, I can't stand using Chikorita in Gen 2 games. Like, seriously. Because Chikorita is only good as a setup Pokemon. It gets Poison Powder. You could probably teach it Toxic, because everything and their mother can learn Toxic. But, like, oh my god, I cannot stand using Chikorita. Because the only good moves it gets is, like, Razor Leaf and, oh god, I can't remember the one special attacking Grass-type move it gets, but even still, like, it's just not good when you compare it to Feraligatr, who literally gets Ice Fang, Crunch, and Waterfall. Or, you know, Typhlosion, who gets Flare Blitz and all this jazz. Anyway, man, I am going to be really glad when this I think I've said this before, but my chair is getting very old, therefore it just starts creaking and squeaking all the time, and I know it has come up in recordings before because, well, I hear everything. For you guys, it's probably no big deal because, well, people are very understanding, but it annoys the hell out of me because I just don't like having that random noise in the background if I can help it. So, I mean, the nice thing is that I did get myself a new chair for Christmas. It's just I can't open it up until Christmas because I have to at least open something up as a Christmas present. I was about to say a birthday present. That's not a... That's very far away. But speaking of which, I hope everyone's enjoying the Christmas season. Or if you celebrate other holidays, you know, Hanukkah or Kwanzaa. Or, you know, season's greetings, I guess. Seasonal greetings. Is it seasonal or whatever? Wish you happy holidays is all I'm saying, because at the time of this recording it is December 3rd, but by its release I think it's gonna be like, I actually don't know, like 18th? I'd be right on the dot if it was on 18th, but you know, it's starting to come up to Christmas season, so I guess if anything that's a good sign. And for younger viewers of the channel, stay on Santi's good list. Good list? I can't remember. I mean, whatever. I was gonna say something, but if there are actual younger viewers, I don't want to say anything and piss off your parents. But anyway, Ancient Power gives you something. I really need Rockhead on you. Like, my god, that's really bad, but anyway. Haunter, sure. Which I could just Psybeam. I really hope I think it's level 40 that Gardevoir gets Psychic. I really hope so, because, well, I'm tired of dealing with Psybeam. I mean, if Oracle doesn't get it by the next level, or a few levels, then I'm just gonna go and buy it from Veilstone. It's very cheap. Which, can I say, that is the best thing they've ever changed. Because for those who don't know the original games, you used to be able to gamble for coins in lottery machines and such, which actually wasn't entirely luck-based, because there was like a mini game in the slot machine where you could just get a ton of coins if you did it right, but it is technically gambling, and they would have to raise the ESRB rating if they kept it in, because gambling is a no-go. Also, isn't it banned in Europe? I think it's banned in Europe to have gambling in children's games, which is weird that Europe would. Well, not really. America's kind of open to a lot of things, so. Besides that, let's just do Dazzling. Well, I'm scared of getting fake outed by that, or faked out by that Glameow. Yeah, screw it. If we don't, it's a Zubat. Why am I getting so worried about a Zubat? Probably because it didn't one-shot it, but that Lucario better one-shot it. Please. Okay, thank God. That should kill. Thank you. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the legality of gaming stuff in different countries. I just know that, you know, there are certain games that don't get shipped over to America because of controversial stuff, and, well, kind of like the, well, should I even talk? I guess I can talk about it. The funniness that was, well, it wasn't really funny. Something about, oh god, I can't remember which game. You know what? Never mind. I can't even remember what game it was. It was something with Metal Gear Rising. I know that much, but I don't know anything about that game anyway, so what do I know? All I know is that Raiden is a badass cyborg ninja man who slices people up to bits. And, well, for me, I only know the story up to, like, halfway into Metal Gear 4, or Metal Gear Solid 4. So. And no, I have not ever seen or played any of Big Boss's story. So 5 and 3, I think, and Phantom Pain, and whatever other ones that involve Big Boss and Venom Snake. So at least I know the whole deal with Venom Snake. But as for Solid Snake, I just know up to the 4th game. So, and even then, that's only like halfway through the 4th game. For those who know the game, I think I'm only right, or no, it's right when Snake gets to Europe with Raiden. So, anyway, for those who don't know, who don't care or know about anything with Metal Gear Solid, highly recommend at least watching the game on YouTube. It is a very, very fun game to watch, very cinematic, and highly recommend it. It's got a very good story, and I won't spoil any of it here because, well, I'm still learning the story of it as we speak. Shiny Stone. Use that to evolve a Togetic into a Togekiss, or a Roselia into a Roserade. Finally out of Iron Island. I think I got everything I could get there, so back to the sea. And that egg that Riley gives you, that does hatch into a Riolu if you want to use a Lucario. I'm not going to because, well, Lucario's kind of busted, but, you know, it's there if you want to use it. Is it gym time? Do I want to do gym time? Let's do gym time. Gym time is fun. Also, Oracle is level 40. The only person that's lacking, really, is Gaia, but she'll get up there quickly. We need to get her a rock move. That's a thing. Oh, right. This is the multi-layered one. This is like the completely vertical version of this gym. Very odd, needless to say. But anyway. Oh. I have to fight you too. I'll probably fight this guy and then end it off here, so. At least that's what I would say if I didn't get interrupted and had to skip that fight anyway. Get up here. Is there... here we go. Actually, we are running at time a little bit, so I think I am going to end it off here. Sorry. I keep trying to wing it in my head, but anyway. Next time on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, we'll take care of this gym and keep going on with our adventure. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.